Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great Friday. It's the end of the week, so kind of celebrate there and spend some time outside this weekend. I heard it's going to be really nice outside. It's going to be in the 70s, so spend some time outside. Today is going to be a pretty easy day. It's going to be under quadratics. And just like last time, I do have another applications work, and I do have things that need to be completed in this folder. So here in the videos and notes, I do have one application video, and then I also have a quizzes. I know a lot of people have been saying that things have been kind of a lot lately, so I kind of wanted to take some time and kind of lighten that load a little bit by only giving you 2 things to do by watching this video and doing this application quizzes. It's only 8 questions. Okay, homework. Here I only have this one. You can download it with Cami and upload it. It's very similar to that word problem worksheet that you got on Wednesday. Yes, get confused in my days. But this time, you no longer have the multiple choice to help you out there. So this gives you the equation. My biggest hint to you guys when you're doing this worksheet is really understand what the question's asking of you. So here, if h of t represents height and t is time, it says how long did it take for Jason to reach maximum height? Well, that's going to be at the vertex point. That's going to be the maximum at the vertex point. So you're going to have to figure out what is the vertex here of this quadratic. And then also, what is the highest point? So that kind of goes with A and B. A and B wants you to find the highest point or where that vertex is. So this is the time at the highest point. So you're going to have to figure out what that is first, and then figure out the highest point after that. And then C is what was Jason's initial height? Well, there, all you have to do is plug 0 in for t, because initial means really you haven't done anything. You have 0 time has passed. So put 0 in for t and determine what you get out there. And similarly with the rest of them, do the rest of them, and you should be able to solve all of these by just plugging in or finding qualities of quadratic. Usually you're going to be figuring out what are the zeros of the quadratic or what's the vertex of the quadratic. That's going to be the main portion of what you're going to be doing today. And if you have any questions, of course, feel free to ask me. If you need more help, if you need more videos, I can supply those videos for you. But I need to know who needs what when, so that I can be able to give you what you need to succeed on this quadratics application day. One more announcement. Next week on Tuesday, we'll be reviewing for your quiz, and then next week on Friday, we'll be having the quiz. Now, the quiz is going to be kind of a mixture of things. It's going to be multiple choice. It's going to be fill in the blank. It's also going to be some word problems. So you're really going to have to be able to be fluent with quadratic equations. So on Tuesday, if you go through what we're going through with the review, if you go through the review worksheet, if you go watch the videos, and you have any questions, that is the perfect time to ask the questions about what you need a little bit more help with and what I can help you to get you to understand the material. So it's really important that these next couple days that you start asking some questions, because again, next Thursday, we are having a quiz on quadratics, and that is going to be on everything on there. So, but what's really nice, and actually I think I might already have it on here, is if we go to quadratics folder, instead of going to the applications, I do have my review materials here. And what's really nice is I have some videos to watch, but I also have a really nice study guide that you can look over that will really talk about how we do graphing quadratics. How do we do factoring quadratics? When would you factor quadratics? How do you do it with the quadratic formula, things like that. So this really goes in a deep understanding about what we are doing, as well as it also applies an application problem. So here you have an application problem. You also have a these factoring problems, you have a quadratic equation formula problem, and you also have another graphing problem. So here you have a lot of good review materials here, and this would be really great. Do you not understand how to graph? Do you not understand how we factor quadratics to find the zeros? Or do you not know how to do the quadratic equation, or do you struggle with the word problems? Now, in the quiz in the future, unless it states otherwise, I am not going to be picky in how you solve quadratic equations, either solving it through factoring or solving it through the quadratic formula. Either way works. So as long as you're asked to just solve the equation, you can do either one. But if it specifically says solve by doing the quadratic formula, you're going to have to do the quadratic formula. Or if it says solve by factoring, you are going to have to factor with those. I have to relook and see if that is one of the issues with, not issues, but like if it's on the quiz where it tells you to solve by factoring or solve by using the quadratic formula, and then I can let you know if that's going to be the case or not. But other than that, I don't have anything else for you. Please enjoy your weekend. Please enjoy your Friday. And like I said, all you have to do for today is do this application to quadratic on May 1st. And it's just these one video, one quizzes, and then your homework questions. So of course, like always, if you have any questions, email me and I can get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks and have a good day.